Hey guys, it's Lou, and I'm doing a great garage feature. If you haven't seen that before, I usually feature somebody's garage. Well, right off the bat, we've got a showroom here, tribute, and to that showroom tribute, it's about 62 and 63 Chevrolets, and this one is actually a 409 from California, like the Beach Boys song, in 50th. Well, it's actually called Anniversary Gold. It was the 50th year for Chevrolet. And this one will be featured by itself, so don't miss that. There. I want to show you the back just because you'll see another one in there that's an SS, and you'll see a different tail pan right off the bat. The tack came correctly with the car, the right amount of pedals, and the 4-speed. So let's go take a look at this great tribute, great garage.
Hey Lou,
As
how
we
you
come
doing?
in, good, John. Nice to see you. My pleasure. First of all, congratulations. We've got some other guests with us as well. We've got Bob, and Bob's got the 409 I just showed you outside, so he's going to talk a little bit about some of the details. And we've got Todd. Todd, your last name?
Dietz.
And this is a tribute to your brother, Tom Dietz, and there's a picture of Tom right there. So John, why did you build this tribute in 63 for Tom?
So the thinking was, I knew Tom for 40 plus years, car guy, but never the memorabilia. And I was a Chevy guy my whole life. Tom was also. I was a Cub Scout at it. Tom's an Eagle Scout here on steroids. His collectability is amazing.
Right.
And I just thought, and we own a 63. I just thought, I told my wife, I think if we did it right, we could actually make a really cool museum. And Tom's wheelhouse is the 62 golden anniversary car. And we just thought, you know what, if we do it right, we can make a dealership. Everybody's got gas and oil garages. We got a dealership.
So just looking for a second at some of the memorabilia. Let me just kind of show people the overall. So you can see it goes back a little ways. I'll feature walking around each of the cars. We're obviously not going to start them and take them for rides right now. But wow, how long did it take to put this together? And I'll just start, since I just showed the other sport roof, a sport coupe, I'll show this one, which is obviously the Impala SS. And here now you can see the turned metal in the difference. But how long did it take you to put this together?
So, Tom, the past few years ago, there was actually 5 auctions since last November of Tom's memorabilia. So the idea came to us actually at the first sale of stuff and realizing what there was in the collection. We actually bought the building 2 years ago. All last year we just remodeled the building with a generic dealership idea. And then we came up with the idea after going to the first sale, what we could possibly do, and this is what you see today. And then with Tom 62 sitting in here, my 63, it's and the other cars, it just makes, you're really walking back in time what we're doing here.
Yeah, the right amount of pedals in this one too.
Yep.
So, Bob, I know that you know quite a bit about, you've got obviously the 62 Impala that we're looking at right out there. How many 409 4-speeds that the Beach Boys used to sing about do you think are left?
I'd only be guessing. I really don't know. They didn't build that many of them
Yeah.
to start off with, and most of them, as I said before, that were raced and modified. So I think the rarity is in the originality of the cars.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them didn't survive.
The racing aspect.
Exactly, the racing aspect. Because they weren't really built to go around corners.
Right.
They were built to go straight. So they were really just drag racing cars for the most part.
That's pretty cool. This is this looks like a 50th anniversary.
Yep.
Wow, that is really cool. And as we're just, I mean, all of the little details, the OK used car, the brochure pack here with all of the correct brochures from the time frame. These were all things, Todd, that your brother collected?
Yes, absolutely, he did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got it. Look at even the matches. The 62 Chevrolet matches. Wow.
And right here for our Ford friends.
There we go. That's amazing. And even your office here, this would be where you make the final deal. You've got the 63 here. Look at that. The 63 plates. And a 63 Corvette. All of the postcards. Todd, was this stuff that your brother had kept, all of this?
Yes, a
Wow.
lot of it. Anything that was 62s, I mean, it could have been not Chevy stuff, and if it was the year 62,
That was
he
his
collected
thing.
it, yeah. So,
So Lou, one thing about this OK Special
Yeah.
sign here, so Tom, somewhere around 1979, 80-ish, bought a 62 Chevy in California.
Yeah.
Made this sign up. The 2750 is maybe what he paid for it back in the day. So he made that years ago and had a friend of his drive that car back from California.
Isn't that amazing? Even the TV that looks like it's time period correct. Wow. I like that J. Rogerson Chevy
Always wanted one.
with the red, white, and blue. The Mechanics Illustrated. Even the chairs look time period correct. Quality. Used car dealership warranty. Wow. John, what's your now that you've got it all together? What's your feeling when you watch it? When you walk
I
in?
just love it. I'm 71 years old. I'm hoping I got 20 years to enjoy the building and the cars in it. And you just come in and it makes you feel like you're a young guy. I mean, the early 60s I felt was a great era.
Yeah.
Of timeline. The Kennedys might disagree in 63, but I know what happened there. But,
Yeah.
just a wonderful time frame
Wow.
and great cars.
I like. What do we have here? 63.
Well, this is a 63 Impala that came out of Idaho that my wife and I bought in 2020. A stunning car, one family owned car. See the plate on the back? So they were Idaho potato farmers.
My 63 SS. That's beautiful.
Cordovan brown, 1 year color. A rare color combination on this car.
What's the color?
Cordovan brown.
You know what it looks like? Chocolate.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like someone unwrapped a chocolate bar
Yeah.
and put wheels on it.
There it is on the color chart.
Let me take a look. Well, first of all, I'm gonna. Okay, so let me get to the cover. Go ahead, show me the color.
So there's Cordovan brown right there.
There it is. All right, and that's what it looks like live. This is.
Yeah.
I'll feature this, but I don't want to miss anything here because this is just such a step back in time. Would be the best way I could describe it. You know, your engine choices.
That's trucks.
So
Oh,
that's
for
a
trucks,
Corvair
yeah.
chassis on top. Who's got that? Of course, Corvairs were a big deal in '63.
Right?
Yes.
Just everything.
The Snap-on toolbox was a tribute. So this is a 1997. So it's a tribute to the '57 Chevy. And I'll hold this up real quick and you can
Yeah.
see. So look it up in here.
Oh,
The
wow.
57, 6, 55. So it was a tribute to the Bel Airs. This is 57 Chevy colored. And the guy I purchased this from, his goal was to own a 57 to match. He never did that, and he's now going to retire to Tennessee. And so we got together on the purchase of this, the toolbox.
Now, you know, as soon as he gets to Tennessee, he's going to see a 57 Chevy exactly this color. You're going to make a nice profit on that toolbox.
Exactly.
You're going to be able to sell it to him for a couple bucks more.
So this is relatively rare, but now watch here.
Oh, wait, let me let people read it.
Okay.
Which is your car? Turn the handle and compare. So it's a Delco shock absorber. Let me just give people a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so go ahead, show them what's
So
happening.
the front car is bouncing up and down, and the back car is nice and smooth. So the dealer would tell you, you need new Delco shocks on your car.
Great. Wow. Now, generally, I wouldn't go into the bathroom, but I know nobody's in here. But even the bathroom with Patsy Cline and the number 1, got a 57 Chevy here. But there's one other piece in, well, there's a couple of pieces in here. But share with me this clock.
So in our little
Well,
town,
it's not a clock, it's a temperature
Yeah.
gauge.
so they sold 7 cars, dealers over in Hinckley in the 20s and 30s, but this was a Buick dealer in Hinckley next to the subway, and they also sold in Geneva a rare piece that came out of Tom's estate sale. A rare piece, yes.
Wow. And just the history of the car, Wayne Motor Sale, everything just done so well. Yeah. Symbol of quality used cars since 1924. Okay, back to the memorabilia walls. So now we're over to the 63 Chevy. What year bike is this?
So
Schwinn?
this is a 63 bike, so I'm a little young for the original days, so my purchase in 63 was a brand new 1960s Schwinn American, and it's the 2-speed shift. It's not just a straight deal, you kick back on it. So this is before 10 speeds. $49 at Crosby's downtown Aurora.
Wow.
And I didn't have any brothers, so I didn't have to share my stuff.
There you
So
go.
I still have my bike.
Is there a speedometer on there?
There is. Yep.
It looks like the time period correct Schwinn speedometer. You put,
$1.50 back in the day.
yeah, you put 5,000 miles on that thing. It's got more than your car. That's great. And this one right here. Okay. Bob, tell me a little bit about these cars here that I'm looking at.
You're looking at 63 Chevrolets.
Did you ever own a 63 or you just kept your 62 for all these years?
I actually started out when I got my driver's license. My dad and I went over and ordered a 61.
Is that right?
So I never had a 62 until much later in life.
Gotcha. Gotcha. We've got the 57 Fuelie. That doesn't hurt. And then we've got a 55 back there, just in case. Of course, in the shop. 50 years of progress. Tell me about this piece. John?
So this piece here would be an advertisement that would be on the showroom windows looking out. It just talks about things that they've built up over the years. Some of it is not all that exciting, where it says hardtop sport coupe, but it was for 62 Chevrolet. That was their 50th or their golden anniversary. So it was part of the promotion of Chevrolet come out on November 11th of 1911, but they didn't have a car till 12. Thus, the 62 would be the 50th year for them. So, promotional item that should have been out on the window, 30, 60 days, wadded up, thrown away. That was brand new and never used.
Wow. How'd you find that?
Well, that come out of Tom. Tom
All right.
collected it. these things here Tom had. So, he just collected. He had the eye and collected things.
He had the eye, he had the love for it, clearly.
Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely. So,
Always loved some of the shots where
just
they,
like
you know,
simpler times.
oh, you got the teller in the bank, and oh yeah, got my checkbook, and you know, hey Janice, I'll meet you. Yeah.
He never lost focus.
Nope.
Yeah, correct. He never lost focus. The sports coupe, and you can see how that top looks like a convertible top. And I'm glad that we have the sports sedan because you can see the difference in the top side by side when you look at it that way. And then we have the OK sign here flashing. Great. The super service shop here. The service and parts here. The battery cables.
And this would have
What
been
do we have
probably
here?
40s, late 30s, but I just thought it was so cool. And again, Tom had it in his collection.
Wow. So like this weather
Yeah.
map with a genuine Chevrolet service and parts accessory.
And now that's a 63 sign, both of these back in the day. And they actually,
So this isn't repopped.
no, this is original stuff, all original stuff. We just reframed it.
That's crazy. Wow. I like that. The clock. The Delco battery thermometer. AC spark plugs. Todd, with this tribute to your brother, how does this make you feel?
Justice due, so
Yeah.
to speak, because he was, as you would call, low profile. You know, he was just one of us.
Yeah.
Had all this stuff, and just the knowledge of what he had, and the people that would call him for the knowledge
Yeah.
if they were doing a car or something like that. I mean, you would go to his house and there was stacks of magazines from everything that he researched.
Yeah.
You know, reading all that stuff.
It's pretty special.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
What was your reaction when you first walked in here?
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah.
It's choking you
definitely.
up.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know, for John to do this is something he's always wanted to do.
Yeah.
And the look on his face too, of joy.
Yeah, I see the look on his face of joy right now just watching you talk about it. That's great stuff.
Absolutely.
I'm going to come right behind you, though. We've got an Electra 225 behind us. This snuck into the showroom. But man, is that a great car. I will come back and video some of these cars. But that's a great car, too. All the cars in here are definitely worthy of a video. And then this last one we have here. What do we have here? Is it 283?
327.
327.
Yep. Probably 300 horse speed. SS.
Now, whose car was this? This is also Tom's car.
Yep.
So this one's Tom's car and that one's Tom's car.
Yes.
Got it.
And this was Colorado, I believe.
This was what?
This is a Colorado car, I believe.
Colorado car. Got it. There's your 4-speed. Let's do this. One thing I will do. Let's pop the hood on this, shall we?
This one.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we'll pop the hood on a few of them. Look at that. The Pueblo Impala SS. Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, the 327 there. That's good stuff right there. Nice. I'm noticing you get your firewall details there. You guys know how I like that. For grins, let's open the 409 so we can kind of give them a comparison of the two. Your 327, just like so. Here's your TAC electronics. John, let's open the 63 too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a big difference. With those big W heads. Now, Bob, you were sharing, like we took your car out, that you get some rattles under there. What's the rattle from?
Oh, you mean the solid lifters?
That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
And this here, you were telling me, is silk screened on. Yeah. Yeah. That's not a sticker. Like these are actually stickers. 409 turbo fire.
Yeah, they're all
409
stickers.
horsepower. Right. This is great to just see these cars. There's that tack box. There's your 409 horsepower. And again, we'll take Bob's out. There's your detail there. Let me do this for just a second. That'll make it a lot easier to see. If I do that. There, that kind of brightens it up a bit. You like that, Bob? You like that? You like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. The Delco battery. Let me just go this way over here. 327. 300 horse. It's not on the firewall? Where is it at? Is it on the front?
The VIN,
Yeah.
on these are in the door actually.
Really? Not the little one. There's usually a tag that's got. Yeah.
You're looking for the trim tag?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 62, it's over there.
Yeah, the 62, we found that right away. It's underneath the
Somehow,
bottom.
Maybe in the restoration, somehow things happened, I don't know.
I found it.
Oh, there you go. No, okay.
This is the quiz question of how many guys does it take to find the trim tag?
Yeah, absolutely. The owner.
Apparently the answer's 4. Right, that's great. Yeah, that is great. This is good. Did I miss anything in your collection? Is there stuff back there? Let's go back here.
Well, there's a little bit back here.
Yeah,
we
show
can
me.
Go a little bit, sure.
What about your 55?
Oh, well, I've owned it 50 years.
We'll get that one on another video when we do that one. But
So this was part of Tom's stuff. So they must have had a promotion at one time. Actually, I saw one on eBay for 55 Chevy. Look, 330,000 mile contest. So on the back side, they had names and numbers of people. Somehow they had a contest back in the day.
yeah,
And even that, so that just would have been a floor mat, put in the car to work on it, see the phone number, 3-digit phone number. So that's a few years ago.
wow. Oh, that's great. And more trivia.
This is kind of what we started.
Yeah, this is what it looked like. This, by the way, this is what the building looked like.
Yeah.
You know, just a regular old building like that. It's kind of nice to see that. Special thanks for the people who've helped.
Yeah. So along that wall is kind of a tribute to my dad. He did a lot of things for the Marines, the Kiwanis, Illinois Bell for 37 years. We just kind of made a little tribute to him.
And the Duke, John Wayne.
Yeah, the Duke, and this is some of my grandparents' cars back in the day.
Really?
And yeah, it's just.
So this is how this started for you.
Yeah, exactly.
The grandparents got you going. Look at that.
Yeah. So this is 1931 picture there.
Wow.
So in '62, this is what I was doing.
Yeah.
I'm a little younger.
Yeah, there's your
the
there's your
'63
glove.
showroom, but
Yeah.
anyway. But the love of cars that probably come from my grandpa's because he was a Chevy guy.
Yeah.
This is my grandfather's Rogerson's first new '36 Chevy. Their first new car.
Wow.
So. And
Well,
then,
that's great.
yeah.
Well, John, what a treat. So much fun to hang out with you. I know you have a great car show right here in Big Rock, Illinois, so we'll feature that a little bit
And
too.
actually, the '62. Where were you in '62? Fits this
Where were you
building.
in 62? John, thanks so much for sharing your great garage.
Well, thank you. Thanks for
welcome.
coming.